Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Tucker Davidson gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. We are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. The 1-0. Ball. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Two and one after the foul ball there. In the air, down the line in left. Rosario is there. One out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
You go down after that one. It's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground and into left field for a one-out hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
So now here is Yordan Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Yuli Gurriel would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10,
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Framber Valdez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now, Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel plays it in, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Bases are empty. 1 man in. swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Valdez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success. And it's worked for him so far in his career. Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So up steps Ozzy Albee as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park with no score. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Fouled off. Ground ball right into the shift. Albee scoops it up onto first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is 7. The third base.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
Go. 2-0.
Hit down the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Martine Maldonado.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0. Left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Eddie Rosario waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Gurriel scoops it up. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Ball.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
No strike.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Brantley. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here now's the pitcher, Framber Valdez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. One and one, here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And that one yanked just foul. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. I'm set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes the ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
2-2. Hit to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Over to Albee. Relay to Freddie's double play, and that'll end the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Now here it comes. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. very weakly on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Tucker Davidson. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Albee picks it up. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Next, here is Alex Bregman, grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Well, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Martine Maldonado. No balls and a strike to count. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1.
No, that's out.
One and two now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-2. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Albee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Brantley going back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A 1-0 delivery.
No. 2-0.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. One out and a runner on third. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Up next, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
First baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Framber Valdez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Rosario. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Michael Brantley. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A good tailing fastball for the strike. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. Let's try again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in is Carlos Correa, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, Shortstop, Gansby.
Stepping in next, Dansby Swanson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Davidson.
Stepping in now, Tucker Davidson. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This is lifted out to left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's up.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Rosario, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Alvarez leads on second with nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back, the center fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
With 2 on. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jesse Chavez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set and the 0-1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Martine Maldonado. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Weekly hit to third. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Aledmus Diaz will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 0-1 offering.
That's up.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Brave error, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For the Astros, number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. One away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed of the breaking ball.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Lane 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzy Albee.
So next to bat will be Ozzy Albee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted in the air out to right. Brantley is under it. Handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Still a 3-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Dribbled to the right side. liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drill down the line. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Astros,
Ready now is Carlos Correa. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to him now. Again, another foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Alvarez.
And now here is Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls, 2
Swing
strikes.
and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 3-2. Phil Maton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Too high, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Strike 2, swinging.
2 balls, 2
This
strikes.
hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. Two runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he popped him up. And this is going to get down as a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is popped up near second base. Bregman calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Adam.
Digging in will be Adam Duvall. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
Gurriel trying to get there. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
0-2, here it comes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. A.J. Minter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2.
No.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is there, and he has it for the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Runner at second, 1 away, and up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. Set. Here it comes.
Yep.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Luke Jackson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the first pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. from the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now into the box, Michael Brantley. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. Playing 11.
The 1-1.
No.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now in the box, Carlos Correa singled in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
2 out, bases loaded. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2. to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And it's fouled away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Rosario. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Braves 2. Kendall Graveman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a strike.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So he sets him down swinging. Travis d'Arnaud sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes.
No. 2-2. Down to full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Guillermo Heredia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swanson stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The next 3-2 looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves strand 1. Still 8-2. Chris Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
To short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball well outside. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And a cut fastball that just bounces near the plate for a ball. Two pitch is fouled away. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Out. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in next, Alex Bregman flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1 home.
No.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Stanek is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chas McCormick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzy.
Next to stand in is Ozzy Albee. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Ah. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over the first. Gurriel picks it up. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are going to head home still alive in the series. It'll stand at 3-2 now as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
(8-2) tonight's final. Houston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Framber Valdez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.